Chuck Yeager died today.
Yeah.
And you got to remember what he did. They strapped him in to a V2 rocket. If you don't know what a V2 rocket is, look it up on Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah.
And he had broken ribs, and they dropped him out of a B-29 bomber.
I know.
You know? And then he reached Mach 1 in that thing, right? You got to be a complete fucking crazy person.
Or just not have any fear of death.
Yes, I know.
Just be completely cool with whatever happens, man.
Yeah, I know. You know, even at 80 something, somebody asked him on Twitter, "What should I name it? My cat?" Right? And he replied, "Why would you have a cat?" You know, the guy was literally. I celebrate this guy.
He
right?
was a great American man.
Oh, geez,
yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
There
aren't many of those left.
No, there aren't.
And there's nobody like him left. I mean, he lived till 97. That's the other amazing thing.
Yeah,
the guy was effectively immortal.
Yeah, I know. He was something. Yeah. Anyways, I never saw the movie The Right Stuff. Just FYI. I gotta go see that.
I've got to see that. That is one. In fact, when I was talking about it, I was like, "Holy shit! I haven't seen that in a while." Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I think Apple is doing a TV series, The Right Stuff.
Yeah, right? I don't want that shit.
Yeah, and of course, they've completely gentrified it. You know, it's like the women. We wouldn't be able to go any place if it wasn't for the women. And, you know, they're the
Neil
ones.
Armstrong is a black guy in this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Will Smith plays Neil Armstrong.
Yeah. I was reading Jeff Bezos' tweet. They just demonstrated their heavy rocket, and he goes, "This is the rocket that's going to bring the first woman to the moon."
Yeah, my ex-wife.
Yeah, I know. Take mine. No, mine's going to Mars. I've already signed her up.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
It's a one-way trip. They ain't coming back. Oh, you're a humble person. Yeah. You know, I got to tell you, to recycling, right? I got this recycling letter from our trash pickup people. The trash pickup people are raising our prices, right? And they're saying it's because of state Senate bill like 323, something like that.
Yes.
And I actually looked up that Senate bill, and it has to do with like women after pregnancy working at home. It has nothing to do with recycling, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at this thing. It says because of stricter California regulations, if you don't put the right thing in the right barrel, you know, we have 3 barrels. We have one for trash, one for green trash, and one for recyclables, right?
Yeah.
And then giving all these rules we have to do. You have to not put recyclables in bags. You can't mix up stuff, because if you mix up stuff, they're going to give you 2 freebies, warnings, and then after that, they're going to charge you $51 in a fence, right? And then I'm thinking, how are they going to figure that out? And then I'm thinking, well, the trash guy is going to have to be a narc now. He's going to have to look at his little camera. The trash guys don't get out of their trucks here.
Yeah.
They basically go with their forklift thing. They lift the forklift up, and they look at a camera. And then they're going to be narcs, and they're going to go, okay, this guy got a check mark on his thing.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is just put all the shit in the regular trash so I don't have to worry about it. It's like, I don't want to have to think when I throw stuff away.
And I don't. I just did my trash just now. And first of all, I hate doing the trash anyway. That's why I have my son do it. But he never does it, so I end up having to do it because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And so I'm just putting it in here. I hate doing the trash, period. I'm not going to do this calculus to figure out, well, this one goes into a plastic recycling bin, and this one goes into glass, and that.
I remember I was at the airport yesterday. They added compost. I go, okay, what the hell is a compost? Mm-hmm. So I literally didn't know which one to put it in. So I said, fuck it. I just threw it all in the trash.
I just don't understand why I have to pay to give recycling companies their raw materials. Yeah. And worse, why I have to do their work for them. Because we have a rule here that the cardboard has to be no bigger than 3 feet long, and they have to cut it into strips or something like that. And I'm like, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it. You're the friggin' recycling company. What do you mean I have to cut it up for you?
Yeah.
You know? You're the ones that are making, money pulping this stuff up, and selling them back to supermarkets as the world's shittiest shopping bags. I don't know if you probably go to nice supermarkets, but if you go to the sort of the discount supermarkets around here, or not even the discount, like I just picked a girl up yesterday, and the shopping bags she had were like 2/3 of the size of a normal shopping bag that we had growing up. Remember the ones we had growing up? We made book covers out of them. They were heavy paper. These ones are so thin they rip every time you touch them. And of course, the morons there, at the supermarket, they put like heavy stuff all in one bag. It tears apart, and it's made by these recycling companies that are again having me put everything together and separate everything for them, and I have to pay them. Fuck them. Fuck them.
We went to my son wanted to go to Amazon Fresh. We have an Amazon Fresh here where it's like a supermarket, but it's supposed to be automated.
Yeah, you just
and they give us a bag, right? A paper bag, but it's double bagged and it's smaller. And I go, well, where have you saved your money on this? I don't get it. You have to double bag it. I have to use twice as many bags because it's a small bag.
Right.
So it's like, it's just.
I was sitting at an intersection in Boston a few months ago over the summer, and about 2 blocks down the road is one of those Targets. Those. It's like a little Target. We
have one of those by us. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Anyway, it's near Boston University, so they have it for the students. And I was sitting at this light, and there was a downpour, like when it just starts pissing rain and everybody starts running. It was one of those downpour, and I saw coming from the direction of Target this kid running, and he was holding one of these Target bags, these recyclable Target bags, and the bag was falling apart just in 2 blocks. I felt so bad. He was clutching all of his stuff because the bag was totally ripping apart. And again, this is what the recycling shit is. Then you got to take that shitty recycling bag and recycle the fucking thing. We're going to be down to no molecules in these bags. And why? Because I don't know what it's like out there, but here you can't have plastic bags. In my town, you can't have plastic bags.
It's the same out here.
The sea turtles. The sea turtles. What? Who's going to protect the sea turtles? And all the fucking plastic debris that ends up in the ocean, it's all coming from fucking China.
India and China.
Screw that.
All those countries. Yeah, I think they did some kind of survey because they have this like swirling thing out in the Pacific where it's like a collection point.
Yeah, show me.
Yeah, and they did a survey of that, and it's all Chinese and Indian stuff.
Yeah, of course.
It wasn't anything from the U.S. So it was just a few things from the U.S.
They finish with a fucking Snapple and they just throw it in the fucking Ganges, and it goes out to the friggin' ocean. But the stuff that's doing it is California's fault.
Yeah.
Because California has this deal with China where they take their plastic recyclables. China doesn't want it anymore. So they're just, of course, being China, the shittiest country on earth, they just throw it in the fucking ocean.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Is there a third world nation? So, hey, I got to get going. I got to take a dump. I'll talk to you later.